Hey there, folks. Welcome back to another episode of our podcast, Deliverability Dialogues. How much work goes into crafting those perfect emails and building your lists today? We're diving into the question of whether using an automated warm-up service is a safe way to protect all that effort. Let's explore those pros and cons and see what makes sense for you.
You've got valuable time and resources invested in your email strategy, so naturally you want to make sure you're not putting that at risk.
Exactly. Now, these services promise to help us scale our outreach faster, and they sound pretty convenient, but are there any downsides we should be aware of?
That's the key question. One potential concern is security. You're essentially granting access to your email account, which means sharing sensitive login credentials.
So it's like giving someone the keys to our email kingdom. That definitely raises some red flags. What should we be looking for to minimize that risk?
Absolutely. You want a provider with a solid reputation for security. Look for strong encryption protocols, two-factor authentication, and transparent data privacy policies.
Makes sense. We wouldn't want just anyone handling our emails, but even if we find a secure provider, are there any other potential downsides to consider?
Another point to consider is effectiveness. Email providers are getting smarter at detecting automated activity, and if they sense you're using a service, it could backfire.
Oh, wow. So it's not just about finding a service. It's about finding one that can fly under the radar, so to speak.
Exactly. Some services might use tactics that trigger spam filters, which would defeat the whole purpose of warming up your account.
Are there any other red flags we should be watching out for?
Shared networks are another area where things can get tricky. Your emails might be mixed in with others on that service, and if some of those users have poor sending practices, you could be guilty by association.
Ouch. So even if we're playing by the rules, we could get penalized because of someone else that seems a bit unfair.
It's a real risk. That's why it's crucial to choose a service that vets its users carefully and enforces strict anti-spam policies. Otherwise, you're rolling the dice with your sender reputation.
Those are three big things to keep in mind. But with all these potential downsides, are automated warm-up services even worth considering?
They can be, especially if you find a provider that addresses these concerns head-on. That's where a service like InboxAlly really stands out.
Okay, so let's dive into what makes InboxAlly stand out from the crowd.
One of the things that immediately jumps out about InboxAlly is their strong emphasis on privacy.
Okay.
They understand that sharing your email content is a big concern for many users, so they've designed their system to ensure that your messages remain completely confidential.
So no more worrying about competitors snooping around in your inbox or your carefully crafted email campaigns getting leaked. That's a huge relief.
Exactly, and they take it a step further by allowing you to use your own content in the automated warm-up emails. This is a key differentiator because it means those initial interactions with email providers are more authentic and reflect your actual sending patterns.
So it's not just a bunch of generic robotic messages going out. That makes a lot of sense. If you're trying to build a positive reputation, you want those early emails to be a true representation of your brand voice and the value you offer.
Precisely. And they have a unique feature called Broadcast Auto Detect, which analyzes your sending patterns. To avoid triggering those pesky spam filters, it's like having a built-in safety net that ensures your warm-up process stays under the radar.
That sounds super smart.
Uh-huh.
I'm guessing that plays a big role in the impressive results InboxAlly users are seeing, which the video highlights.
Absolutely. Many users report getting out of spam folders and seeing their open rates more than double within a matter of days. These are tangible improvements.
Wow.
That can have a significant impact on your overall email marketing success.
That's incredible. It sounds like they're really walking the walk, not just talking the talk.
Overall, based on the information we have, InboxAlly seems to be a very strong contender in the automated warm-up space.
Okay.
They prioritize privacy customization, and most importantly, they deliver results.
So to circle back to our original question, is it safe to use an automated email warm-up service?
The answer, as with most things, isn't a simple yes or no. There are definitely risks involved, but those risks can be mitigated by choosing a provider that prioritizes security, transparency, and quality.
And it sounds like InboxAlly is doing a lot of things right on that front. But as you said, it's crucial to do your own research. Consider your unique needs and choose a provider you feel confident about.
Exactly. Don't just take our word for it. Explore your options, read reviews, and make an informed decision. But if you're looking for a service that checks all those boxes, privacy customization, proven results, InboxAlly is definitely worth a closer look.
I couldn't agree more. So for our listeners out there, what's the key takeaway here? What should they be thinking about as they navigate the world of email deliverability?
I think the biggest takeaway is this. Even with the most sophisticated warm-up service, Your long-term success in email marketing depends on building genuine relationships with your subscribers.
That's such an important point. Email warm-up is just the first step. Once you've made that initial good impression, you need to nurture those connections with valuable content, engaging offers, and respect for your subscribers' inboxes. It's all about delivering value and building trust over time. So to wrap up, is an automated email warm-up service the right move for your business? That's a question only you can answer.
Right.
It depends on your specific goals, your risk tolerance, and the resources you have available.
It's all about finding that balance between convenience and control.
Right.
Automated services can definitely streamline that warm-up process, but it's crucial to choose a provider that aligns with your values and gives you the peace of mind you need.
And if you are looking for a service that seems to hit all the right notes, privacy, customization, proven results, InboxAlly is definitely worth checking out. They've clearly put a lot of thought into addressing the concerns people have about automated warm-up services.
They have. And their commitment to doing things the right way is reflected in the positive feedback from their users. It's refreshing to see a company that prioritizes both effectiveness and ethical considerations.
Absolutely. So no peeking from competitors or other users. That's a huge plus, besides security and privacy.
Yeah.
What else makes InboxAlly stand out?
They offer a suite of tools to optimize deliverability. They have a built-in deliverability tester that can help you pinpoint potential issues affecting your inbox placement. And their detailed analytics give you insights into open rates, click-through rates, and other metrics so you can track your progress and make data-driven decisions.
It sounds like they're going beyond just warming up the account and helping us truly improve our email performance.
Exactly. And they integrate with many popular email marketing platforms, which simplifies managing your entire strategy. Plus, they have a user-friendly interface and great customer support.
Well, on that note, I think it's time to wrap up this deep dive into the world of automated email warm-up services. Thanks for joining us today on Deliverability Dialogues.
It's been a pleasure.
We'll be back next time with another episode exploring the ever-changing world of email marketing. Until then, may your inboxes be full of joy and high deliverability rates.